What is up, guys? It's your boy Notorious, back again with another video. So I'm back again with another video. Today I'm going to explain to you guys about, or just talking to you guys about genuine burning desire, right? So smash the like button, comment below anything, subscribe if you're new to this game. You know, a thought just appeared in my head when I was thinking about like what genuine burning desire really is, right? And I'm thinking, like, you know, do girls look for genuine burning desire? Right? Like, do girls want a guy who genuinely, burningly desires stuff? Because it's like, girls like guys that aren't interested in them, right? It's like, if a guy's too, I don't know, bro. Because you know what's funny? When I think about it, like literally right now when I think about it, I don't understand what people walk into my car, right? Like, bro, like, I literally just passed him and he just like walks right into my car, bro. And it's like, why? Like, you couldn't wait like 2 more seconds before you walk into my car? I don't know, bro. You guys are crazy. Anyways, yeah, one thing I noticed is that, like, girls, like, I don't know, because I don't understand. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I never count myself as like a dating coach. And I'll help you if you have any dating questions. I have a lot of experience, but like, to be a dating coach, right? Whatever. I'm not gonna say like I know I'm the greatest at relationships, right? Like, I've had relationships, and it's funny because it's like the one thing I noticed is that, like, the more feminine I was, like the more gayer I was, like, the more gayer I acted, and the more gayer I noticed other guys acting. It's like I don't know, bro. There's something about being like feminine that like gets you a girlfriend, you know? Because to me, I'm always like, oh, I have to be like the most masculine man. I have to be like the Hulk, right? Like, I have to be like this like steroid out dude, and it's like, you know, I have to be like beating people up and all that shit just to be like a masculine man. And it's like, you know, when I was more like when I was softer, I had a girlfriend. I had plenty of girls, right? Like girls weren't that hard, but I was also younger, right? So it's like, when you're younger, I feel like when you're younger, it's okay to be softer. Like, the older you get, the less you're allowed to be soft, maybe. I don't know. But it's that, like, I noticed, like, today I was watching a TikTok, right? And it was like this guy. I mean, his girl wasn't bad or nothing at all, right? Like, she was like probably a 2 to 4, right? And not in a bad way. It was just like, you know, it was like obvious. And then he's like, and the thing is like, he's like super like, he got gay, right? And it's like, I don't know. I guess those are just the relationships that broadcast themselves, right? I feel like maybe it's the relationships that broadcast themselves, like oh, let's make a couple's YouTube channel, right? Something like that. And those are the ones that I see that like pop up, and I'm like, oh, like, this guy's a fruitcake and he's like with a girl, and they're like having a fun relationship. They have like a nice fun relationship, right? Because I've been like deleting a lot of my old messages and like made like old photos on my phone, right? Because I never delete anything. And I noticed that, like, I would like read, I would always screenshot conversations with my ex, right? And I would always like look at it and be like, damn, bro, like, I was doing so many things wrong, but then I was getting results, right? Even though I was like doing everything wrong. And it's not like she even had genuine burning desire, right? Like, I remember she, like, there's a text I was even reading, right? And it said that she didn't know if like she actually liked me or she was just settling, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, while I'm reading, like, when I read that as a kid, I didn't really understand what the heck she was talking about. But now as an adult, I'm thinking, like, damn, she's like low-key trying me, right? Like, I mean, I feel like I responded in a good way, but it's like, I feel like, I'm like, damn, she tried me, right? But yeah, when it comes to like girls, like, she was basically saying that she like started liking me over time, right? Like, over time, she's like, oh, I'm starting to like you more, right? And it's like, for me, I don't understand that, because there's never been a girl who, like, I started liking them over time, right? Like, there's never been a single time where it's like, you know what, I actually do like you. Like, if I had girls on the spot, you know, it's like, okay, I like you. Like, I've never understood that. Like, one thing I always remembered is that I always say this, right? When a girl's like, oh, I don't even know you, you know? it doesn't mean like, oh, let's get to know each other. It's not like it's not an invite to say like, let's get to know each other first, right? Or like, let's take things slow. I feel like girls will only take things slow if she like, if a girl's willing to take things slow with you, then she's willing to have sex with you on the first night. You know what I mean? Like, the same girl that will take things slow with you, she would still smash you on the first night. She's just basically saying like, are you worth smashing, right? She'll already smash her, but it's like, she's like saying, if I give it up, because she would give it up regardless, right? She would like, in this world, in this reality, there's a reality of you guys having sex, right? But she's just saying like, if I give it up to him now, then it's like, would he like screw me over, you know? Because it's like, is he like worth doing that with, you know? But it's like all right, it's like delayed gratification, right? Like, if you want a candy, like if you want a cake, right? Like, let's say your calories that you need, your daily calories are like 2,000 calories, right? And it's like, you eat a cake. It's like, it doesn't matter if you, like, the cake is 700 calories. It doesn't really matter if you eat the cake first or if you eat the cake last, right? You're still getting those 700 calories regardless, right? So that means that you have like 1,300 calories left. So it's like, the girl's like basically saying like, if I eat the cake now, then, you know, I'll have to think about having 1,300 calories. But if she like has 1,300 calories and she's like, you know what, now I'm ready for cake because it's like, it fits in my calorie deficit or whatever, then it's like, you know, she'll make room for you. But regardless, you still eat the cake. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. What was I talking about? Genuine burning desire, right? So it's like, yeah, I was like wondering, does a girl, because for men need genuine burning desire, right? Like, you don't want to go to a girl. Like, I was reading something on letter of recommendation, right? Like, when it comes to having a letter of recommendation, when it comes to like asking for a letter of recommendation, right? Like, you don't want to ask somebody to recommend you if they don't like you. You know what I mean? Like, if they're like, I don't know how to get to know you, right? It's like, why would you ask someone that has to like, that doesn't know you like that doesn't have any type of feeling or like genuine burning desire to like help you out? You know what I mean? Because it'll backfire. Because it's like, if they try you, then it's gonna come out in their writing. It's gonna come out in their letter. You know, like, if you're like looking for a new job and you ask an employer and you did like a super shitty job working there, your previous employer, and you're like, yo, can you write me a letter of recommendation? And you're like, damn, bro, I wouldn't recommend you for nothing. And then they write it, and then they're like, bro, I'm like saving you a headache. Like, imagine they write, I'm saving you a headache, do not hire this good person, right? And it's like, that's basically what girls are. Girls in business are like the same thing. Like girls in the corporate world are like literally the same thing. Because it's like, you can't ask a girl for a letter of recommendation if she don't fuck with you, yeah? There's not a girl like that hates you and you're like, she's like, you know what, maybe I like this guy in time, right? It's like, nah. Like, she has to like she has, you know, she has to have genuine burning desire for you. And, you know, because when I think about this, right? When I think about this, I always think about King 68 the Great, right? It's like, so many people, like, he's like such a sensation right now, because a lot of like guys are watching the internet, they always talk about him, right? Because it's like, he's like a force to be reckoned with, right? Because it's like, he shows like girls coming up to him, right? And he's just like chilling, he's just like doing his thing, and it's like, you know, like, one thing I never hear anyone talk about is that it's like, yeah, as much as you can be chilling and not trying to like I was watching 2.5 Men yesterday, right? And in 2.5 Men, there was a little girl, and she comes up to Jake, and she's like, oh, can I go to your room and help you do whatever? And he's like, I don't care, and he just walks away, and then they start laughing, and then Charlie's like, if he can keep that attitude for 30 more years, then he's golden, right? But the thing is like, that's the thing with women, is that it's like, you can't try, right? It's like, you can't try, but it's like, it's such a paradox, right? because it's like you have to like, because they're not gonna, because they're not gonna do it, right? Like a girl's not gonna come up to you and talk to you most of the time, right? Like most of the time, girls don't like necessarily like there's girls who, you know, who I would approach, and then they start talking to me a lot, and they, you know, because I talk to them first, and then they become obsessed with me. You know what I mean? And then they start hitting me up first. But that would have never happened unless I hit them up first. You know what I mean? I don't know. Even my ex, she would say like, "Oh, I don't understand because you did so much, you tried so hard to get me, and now you're like, bye." Right? And it's so funny how like you need to have a relationship in order to like understand how relationships work in the future, right? Like once you have one relationship, it's a lot easier to have more, I would say. I don't know, really not, because I hadn't even been in a relationship for a while. What was I talking about? I don't know. You have to have that genuine burning desire, right? Like a girl, like when a girl's like hitting, like that's the best, because it's like when a girl's hitting you up and a girl's giving you ultimatums like, what are we doing, da, da, da. And you don't have to do anything. It's like you can just live your life. Like I feel like that, bro, it's so funny. It's like when a girl does all the work for you, it kind of feels like you're being released from a prison, right? It's like dating, like being single and dating is like a prison, right? Where it's like you're just like I'm talking about like dating someone that you want, like dating someone that you like, right? Like when someone you like is doing all the work for you, it feels like you have so much freedom, right? Because it's like, okay, I don't have to pursue, I don't have to do anything, and it's like I have what I want, and it's like it's like now I can like think about other things, right? But it's so funny because it's like thinking about those other things is what like attracts them in the first place. But it's like at the same time, it's like, 'cause I remember when I was with my ex, I would you know, I wouldn't really pay attention to her that much, right? Because I was always working, and I was always like doing things and getting things done, right? I was always like, that was like my main goal. Because it's like I have a relationship, so it's like, okay, I'm good, I'm chilling now, I can just like work on my life, right? And then you become single, and you have such a possibility of like more women, and you're like, that means that I need to have more women because I can have more women. You know what I mean? So it's like when you can have more women, it's like you do. So you just focus on women rather than your work. And the more you focus on women, it's like having it's like a prison, you know? It's like you lock yourself in a cage of like, oh, I need to get another girl, right? Whereas when you're in a relationship, you're like, okay, I'm stable with this girl. Now I can just like chill. And then you can get things done, right? And even if you're like focusing more on like other things, like whenever someone asks me like, why did you and your ex break up? I always say like, oh, you know, I wanted to get things done. She always wanted to do stuff, so it's like I didn't have time for a relationship. So, you know, I wanted to achieve my goals, and I wasn't really achieving them by going out all the time. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But whatever. I feel like it's always bad, but you know, that's another thing, right? Like other guys will always tell you like, look for genuine burning desire when it comes to women. But at the same time, it's so funny because it's like the really hot girls, they're hot because they know how to play the game, right? Because they have so many men that it's like, they have so many options that it's like they don't really need to like they hide their interest, you know? So it's like it's kind of hard to have that genuine burning desire when it's like they're trying to play like, oh, I don't even like you. Who said I like you? Right? Who said it was a date? Da 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 da. Right? All this bullshit that girls always say, and you're like, So you have to like kind of play the game with them. But it's like this other girl over here, she's like, oh my god, I'm so in love with you. Like, I want your head between my thighs, right? And the girl's like saying shit like that to you. I had girls say wild shit to me before. You know, and it's funny because I don't even care about it. It's like I brush it off. But then it's like, yeah. Yeah, with that being said, like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you have any questions. It's DM me on Instagram at Victorious at 6 million views. I'll make a video talking about your question. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon and to donate to my charity. I hand on them on Link is in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.